I was quite pleased as a supporter coming off their worst season.
Shut the gate! Shut the gate! Shut the gate!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shut the gates. We're back. Second game on the Friday night. The main event for the round, some would say, on the Friday night. And we've got two of the worst teams last year. We've got the Titans taking on the Brisbane Broncos. Toby, your mates, not really disappointing last week. Couldn't get the job done, but Titans were really disappointing.
Yeah.
What do you think about this game?
Yeah, well, I hope the Titans continue that trend.
Who doesn't?
They were really poor against the Warriors. They had a lot of ball to win the game, and they just couldn't muster a point. The structures, they looked a little bit out of whack. I think they'll get better as the season progresses, but I hope they can dish that up on Friday.
The game was really fast at Central Coast as well.
Yeah,
they stopped for drink breaks.
Yeah,
as well. But yeah, they just couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
they couldn't do anything with the ball.
Yep,
Fafita was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't like him at all.
He looked like he had nothing out there.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Brisbane in the first half were really good. They were energetic. They were upbeat. They haven't probably showed that much energy since 2015 or something. But they were...
Milford had his best game since 2015.
Yeah, he was...
best 70 minutes since 2015.
Yeah, he was good. But the problem with them is they've come into a pattern of they know how to lose games more than they can win them now. They need to start learning how to ice them. You know, in that second half against Para, they should have just tried to complete well, you know, and just kick to the corners. You had 16 points, you know. You didn't have to do anything crazy. Just, you know, compete for long periods again. But they just, you know, as soon as Para got a little whiff, away they went. And Brisbane just struggled to find momentum to retaliate. So they need to... I think with that evidence, with what I seen on last Friday, I think they'll win some games this year. I was quite pleased as a supporter coming off their worst season.
I will compliment the Broncos and say they took advantage of Parramatta's errors, but they weren't anything particularly great. I just thought they just took advantage of Para's errors as well. And, you know, they played a bit of ad-lib football, which was good for Milford.
Yep.
Croft wasn't really great, I don't think, but he sort of got the job done. But in that 70, like when we got to the 70th minute and it was 18, 16 or whatever, they just lost the plot.
Yeah.
Milford and Croft really lost the plot. And they just were trying things. And I will compliment Milford. He was trying things where Brodie Croft just was non-existent.
Yeah.
You know, Milford was trying things, not the correct things. Like he would do like a chip and chase, you know, 30 out from the line or at halfway on the fifth tackle when he should have. It was still 8 minutes left when he did that.
Yeah.
When he should have been just like trying to get the pressure down there. He's still got it's 7 or 8 minutes is a mountain of time.
Absolutely.
You know, and they got tackled on the last tackle.
Yeah.
A couple times. You know, it just really. They just really lost the plot and didn't... Yeah, as you said, they knew how to lose the game. They didn't know how to win it.
Yeah.
Where, you know... You know, that's why the game plan's there.
That's right.
You know? I thought they were quite good, but, you know, just... They were out on their feet.
Yeah.
They were so tired. And I know they had injuries. Yeah. But for their centres and their wingers and their halves to be just absolutely out on their feet, I think that's a bit worrying, to be honest.
Yep.
Where I expect the forwards to be like that because they didn't have any forwards left on the bench.
Yep.
But to say that the like all those halves and that they couldn't make a tackle barely.
Yeah.
And Parramatta was just steaming through them.
Yep.
Whether that's just a sign of a Parramatta being a better team in the end.
Yep.
But I think there's some danger signs there.
Yeah, fair
for that.
Cool.
But yeah. So Titans incredibly disappointing. You would hope they would want to back it up with a solid performance this week.
Yep.
So it should be a pretty tight game.
Yep.
What are you going to go?
I'm going to tip Brisbane 1-12,
okay.
mate.
Yep.
I hate what the Titans did.
Yeah. I just thought they were blamed milquetoast.
Yeah.
Basically, they did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
They were gross.
What are you going?
I'm going to go Titans.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I expect them, we've hyped them up.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's hyped them up. They're all with big Queensland hope this year.
Yep.
This is like, if they go bad again this year, this is going to sink them. If there's power rankings, they're going right down.
Yeah.
If they go 2 really disappointing performances in a row. And they've got to be asking the coach why they started like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
So, and the halves have only got to take the blame as well.
Yep.
So, I'm going to go Titans 1-12, just the fact that they have to turn up. They have to play well.
Yep.
Whether they, I don't know. But I'm hoping for a good game down there. Queensland Derby. South Queensland Derby. What do you guys think, though? Broncos, can they get their first win since, June or July?
I think it was July last year, mate.
Yeah.
She's
Another
been a
thing that the game last week really reminded me of a game last year against Manly.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Brisbane
yes.
were up 18-0 at half time. They were playing outstanding.
Yep.
And then, all of a sudden, half time came. Manly just came back and just obliterated them.
Yeah.
And they just had nothing in the tank. It just reminded me a lot of that game.
Yeah.
And it just really showcases the way that they just don't know how to finish a game off.
That's
and
right.
their halves they just don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're going to be able to learn it.
Yeah. That's the worrying thing.
So, what do you guys think? Titans, will they get the win, or will the Broncos? Will they get their first win since middle of last year? Let us know what you think in the comments.
We got a couple more drawing set here. Ty Austin from Toowoomba had a go at these two blokes. This is Laurie.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's after a night out, obviously.
There's the fat.
And there's Fatty, which I think is a distinct likeness.
Very good. Good on you, Ty. Ty's 11 from Toowoomba, and he won't see 12. Good on you.